Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Tommy, aka T-Rex, aka Traffic Cone, and today I am bringing you another video of what's new in music this week. As you see in the title, we'll be looking at everything that's come out this past week, starting on Sunday, August 16th, and going through the day of recording this, August 22nd. Now, I haven't made this disclaimer in a while, but again, to reiterate, these videos are about what's new in music from my perspective. If I was going to cover every single new thing that happened in music and every new song and album that ever released in music, then these videos would be a lot longer and they would be a lot more boring because I'm not as excited or interested or really willing or able to talk about everything. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, let's just get right into it and start talking about some of the singles that came out this week. Starting off, we have Thrusting by Internet Money featuring Sway Lee and Future. And if I'm being honest, I did expect a lot more from this song. But that being said, it's not a bad song. It's just not exactly what I was expecting. I was expecting a little more of a banger, a little more excitement, but it's a little more laid back and chill. It's still a good song. It still went into my current jams playlist, but I wanted a little bit more from these guys. And next up, we have Entrepreneur by Pharrell Williams featuring Jay-Z. And again, I really expected more from this song. I actually found it kind of really boring. Again, it's not a bad song, but to me, it's just a little slow, a little on the boring side, and I didn't love it, and I didn't love it enough to throw it in my current jams playlist. And next up, we have Dynamite by BTS. This is not something that I would normally listen to, but I saw it on Spotify's new releases page, and I was like, I'll give this thing a listen. And to be honest, it was a pretty good radio hit. It's not the type of music that I would necessarily listen to all the time. Maybe once in a while I would enjoy it, but it's really not bad. And next up, we have the song The Plan by Travis Scott, which he made for the movie Tenet. And again, this is a case of I really wanted more from this song. Travis Scott is one of my favorite artists, and I know he's capable of doing a lot better. It's not a bad song. It did go in my current jams playlist, but it's still something that I wanted a little bit more from. But that being said, what I've heard about this song is that it is for the outro credits to the movie, and with that in mind, it does really fit that sort of a vibe. All right, now let's talk about some of the albums that came out this week. There are 4 that were really on my radar, and those are the 4 that we're going to talk about today. The first one is Everything Means Nothing by Black Bear. This is actually the only one of these 4 that I haven't listened to yet. I do look forward to listening to it someday in the future. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about this thing. Is it great? Is it medium? Is it terrible? Should I listen to it? Should I skip it altogether? Let me know in the comments below. And then we have Imploding the Mirage by The Killers. I gave this thing a listen because I was very excited for it based on the single Dying Breed that they released last week. And I was pretty pleasantly surprised still. I think Dying Breed is probably still my favorite song on the album, but there are a couple that do match its quality. And there are a couple slow spots on here too, but overall, the album was pretty enjoyable for me. And then we have King's Disease by Nas. I enjoyed this thing a lot. I probably put about half, maybe a little bit more than half of these songs into my current jams playlist. I especially liked the tracks Replace Me featuring Big Sean and Don Toliver, as well as 27 Summers. I thought those were 2 pretty big standouts for me from this thing, as well as the bonus track Spicy featuring Fivio and A$AP Ferg. Although Fivio, I didn't really enjoy his part. I thought A$AP Ferg's part, as well as Nas's contribution to this song, was really good, and this is probably one of my favorite beats on the entire album. All right, and lastly, we have Vtape by Vic Mensa. And honestly, Vic Mensa has kind of been letting myself and his fans down with his past couple projects, but this one is a return to form in a big way. And I was really pleasantly shocked by this thing. And I put every single song except for one in my current jams playlist. I think this is really good. It's some pretty good instrumentals, some pretty good beats. Vic Mensa really goes hard over these beats. At one point on one of these songs, you can tell that he is on the verge of tears. I feel like a lot of these songs are very reminiscent of his song There's a Lot Going On, where he's just sharing the story of his life and his mental state and the struggles that he's been through. And it really kind of hits hard. And it's kind of depressing, but the music is really good here. His rapping is really good. And yeah, I can't recommend this thing enough. I think it's probably my favorite album that came out, which I really thought it was going to be Nas's album, but I think Vic Mensa kind of took the cake for me this week. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. If you don't know, I do stream on Twitch about 3 times a week, as often as I can, so check me out there sometime. If you want, I'll leave a link in the description down below. But that's it for this video, guys. Let me know, what did you want to see me talk about this week? Was there anything that I missed? Is there any single that you really loved or really hated? Any albums that I completely forgot about that are really good that I should check out? Let me know in the comments down below, guys, and I'll see you guys next time on This Week in Music.